guys, Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday the 21st. You're actually seeing this on Monday, I think. I am making a soup today because in about 45 minutes we are leaving and we're going to take a road trip to Valley Shepherd Creamery. It's in New Jersey, in Long Valley branch, New Jersey, and it's a cheese factory with a farm, and it's going to be fun to look at. So we'll get to see some of the fall foliage. It's a little bit windy, but at least it's sunny. But when we come back, I need to have dinner ready, so I'm going to make a soup. This is going to be a potato leek soup recipe for the slow cooker. You can do it on the stove if you want. You just cook it for less time. That's it, basically. So you just cook it, and then when you're done, you blend it and you put the sour cream in it. Sorry, the dogs are drinking. They always drink when I'm filming. So anyway, I'm not sure actually when you're going to see this video because I just filmed a get ready with me on how I did this hair and the makeup. So I'm going to do a soup now, and so you may see the farm before the soup. I'm not sure. We'll see. But let's get started. I'm going to show you the ingredients first. Okay, ingredients for my potato leek soup. You need 1 big onion. I have 5 potatoes, Yukon Gold, 2 leeks, and then for seasoning, salt, thyme, black peppercorn, some olive oil, which I'm going to put at the bottom to saute the onions with. And then you can use, if you want a vegetarian variety of it, you can use vegetable broth, or if you want, you can do a chicken bouillon. Scott went out. I'm asking him to actually get me some vegetable broth, so we'll use that. And then the sour cream is at the end when you blend it. So let me start by peeling all of the potatoes, the onions, and the leeks, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little bit of olive oil, and that's the end of the bottle, so we might as well just finish it in my cooker right here. And I'm on the saute mode, and what I'm going to do is add my onions. But first, I have to chop them. It doesn't really matter how big the chunks are, because this is all getting blended when the soup is done. So if you want to do smaller chunks, bigger chunks, no difference. Okay, so I just have my onions in there. I'm gonna add some peppercorn, and thyme. A little bit of salt, and we're just going to saute that. And while my onions are getting ready, I'm going to chop my leeks. I've already somewhat sliced them and washed them. I'm going to add them to the onions. Still on the saute setting, I'm adding my potatoes. Just gonna add a little bit more peppercorn and a little bit more thyme. That's enough. I like to saute the vegetables a little bit before I start the soup because it seals in the flavor. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know, to me it just, the soup always ends up tasting better than just boiled vegetables. This is Kitchen Basic unsalted vegetable stock. I'm just gonna throw in the whole carton in there. And the soup is gonna be nice and thick. So I'm setting it up on low for the slow cooking, and closing it off, and I'm done. That's it. So this is gonna run for 8 hours. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. We're gonna leave in about 15-20 minutes to go to the farm. Edward might stay home because he has homework to do, but we want to go see it and have some good time, spend some family time, and you know, take the kiddo. I like making soup when it's the beginning of winter, because I tell you what, it's starting to get cold and you always have a hard time adjusting to the temperature differences. You know, when you're in the middle of winter, it's like you've had winter already, you're fine. But when you switch from 90 degree outside to 55 at night, the transition is difficult. So yesterday we came back home very late from competition, and thankfully I had some leftover soup that was in the fridge, and we just put that in the microwave with a big piece of bread, and let me tell you, that stuck to our ribs and really warmed us up back through the core, because you can hear I'm a little stuffed up. It was cold, you know. It was cold last night at competition. So this soup is done. I'll show you what it looks like when I come back tonight and I serve it. It's very easy to make. Again, if you don't want to use the vegetable broth, you can find vegetable broth that's clear if you don't want it to be orangey, because the soup is going to come out a little bit orangey, but that's okay. And again, this is soup that you blend. If you don't want to blend it, you don't have to, but generally speaking, potato leek soup is blended. It's like a creamy type soup. But this is going to run on its own for a good 8 hours. I don't have to worry about anything. And when we come back home, we can just sit down and have a nice soup for dinner. So I'll see you when it's time for us to eat. Okay, it's almost 7 p.m. Guess what? Here's the soup. It's done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it. I'm just gonna press the keep warm function, and I'm adding some sour cream to it. Mix it. Alright, and the soup is ready for tonight's dinner. So it's super easy to make, no fuss. Just fix it and forget it, right? And I'm just serving it with some Parmesan cheese, some shredded Parmesan, and some French baguette on the side, and that would be it. Potato leek, really good. Yeah, get your own spoon. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm loving it. Really good. The sour cream does the whole thing. So good.